Ati for makwaba edeba FunnTV GH so I see the brand the penny say na say highway so na say news so abaswa yes so ya the brand ya the penny say the busuan for more FunnTV so and so ebebo area sa nsem na busuan ansa na ebebo the area highway so na ye hu san nsem message so subscribe to FunnTV GH obejo plus subscription na wa share no for so inside to me account na so hu no matter the so ewo my Ghana yamanyo simu na nsem be na ba highway so in some of highway so if we the NPP your makache kamia kwa is mentime ho ase bi and so etimi esi amanyoko ni mo and December 7th about so also etimi edin kuku a omasa lusu more parliament seats a chese and also akoye kodanda ediama NPP amanyoko no na aboa papo O.Bémpa the insem ya betu dwa chese ebufu so in summer ICC year before December 7th. Na and also nam so ema NPP for L00sing election no. Na oto aso ka say ono NPP amanyoko no say ono so de ne service eba awiye de ama sa amanyoko yi mese say bejebre na yeti nsema O.Bémpa na say aboa papo de tudwa medase.
Very well. Prof, I mean, now I say, O.Bémpa, mama, good evening, Akroma.
I'm just
piggybacking on the Prof. And Resign, and I'll bet your mama on in
Of course, Aguvwado is the one who hired us to be there, and obviously, if you lose power, you're going. Why? If you are in two position nearby. So, I mean, there's nothing at stake here. There's absolutely nothing at stake here. So it's of course, I mean, well, why should you be there? Why should you want to be there for what? I mean, they said Professor Khan, his philosophy is not my philosophy. His plans is not my plan. His ideals is not my ideals. And I am a bona fide of the New Patriotic Party, and I believe in the development in freedom. They are social democratic party, and they have their own views and opinions. So I think that it's in the right direction. Say definitely when they assume power, I will leave. Yes.
Okay. Mami Busa Prof about post-election, especially parliamentary seat controversies. No, they are not Prof. Can you agree with him? Say how it has been managed. Me ma criticize more that I say na muni plan even for the parliamentary seat. In the Bàwumià, G2 or consider defeat and I'm waiting for free coalition center don't go die. How the process has been managed? You know, what do you think? What now? Yeah, okay. National executives. So can perform and make us answer to
I'm an appointed national executive member. I'm not elected. May consult to before. Listen. I act based on the elected executives. There's a difference. We are the only members within the party. Appointed communication directors are appointed. We are not elected. So the elected executives are there, and we are functionaries within the administrative day-to-day activities of the party. And you know, there's a difference. Why not? I mean, why not? If you are a service, say a failure, that's it. Everybody must leave, and I'm ready to leave. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Local person and I'm a principled person, and I'll always stand by it. Say you're failing as the ordinary people don't want us to be there. Why do you expect say metro for what? Is it about my personal view, or is it about the general well-being of the New Patriotic Party? I've told you, and I've said it on other platforms, say the failure winning this election is internal, and I'll repeat it anywhere, any day, any moment. You understand? Square pegs were put in round holes. Some of us were sidelined in the whole campaign operations, and it's a fact. Yes, I'm telling you the fact. Some of us, Obia Memene, former President Rawlings, and until Obia where we knew what's now mine so for 19 years. Now we call campaign, now we be free more. You don't know what you are doing. If you do, you won't do that. I was just following the bandwagon because I'm a national executive. But I wasn't assigned to any specific role to play. Obia me Kumasi Ashanti region. Me followings here almost about 2 million people. Almost per masem domi. Ubeye campaign wa Ashanti region. Uduru Honomanamijina campaign. So the only national officer. They don't even mention my name. They don't even give me the microphone to talk. There's so many things that happened. A Kufu at the time, that thing didn't happen. So I am telling you that there are so many things that and I made sure I say that we don't need to be washing our dirty linen in public. I'm just giving you some of the examples. Square pegs were put in round holes, and I'm not a coward. I will say it and say it as it is and let the chip forward they me. What you say? Miami initiative now started creating something to also help the campaign, but nobody strategically added me to the mainstream. Say yes, me, I am the best political strategy. We young men in our country are one of the best political strategies in this country. Okay, campaign, you don't.
Hello, O.Bémpa. I'm saying call for no more internet. No, where the NPP for na? Oh yeah, I'm not for never NPP for na they do internet.
NPP is still in power, but they also are very internal. There are a lot of issues NPP phone to me, but only NPP need be doing come over say Nyama or party no. I think that what Bàwumià tried to do was to sidestep the old folks now. When Nimu all around the Nyama be brave F0r with new guys and combating me a campaign mano. But you see, Penny Force said you Penny no or way ho. And Sèàts&Bàwumià maybe I'll blend the old with the newer. And it's an internal thing, but it's also a caution for NDC because you can never err on the side of caution. Say we shouldn't have square pegs in round holes. The NDC we knew, but we said be brave go ya so call and Penny Phone be fear. Any Jumamua, like baby, will be a purpose. Will be a lobby for post because on him said, not by about quack of opposition. But Africa, a problem, they say, whether so betting your handle position or not, no, any idea, okay. And the young fab Minister of Education, for instance, Educhum etna America ha, not our high school, one of the high schools. And I did that experience, I call Ghana and our day education. Man, who's a STEM school sitting in my boy. If you want somebody to move education forward, somebody also about that experience or higher than a Duchum, you take that person there. Because the tables have shifted now. Exactly. MPP said they have the men. But now if I tell you the men in NDC are educated people are, you'll be shocked. There are a lot of educated people.
Can NDC produce or be to say Duchum level or even better than a Duchum?
I said Duchum better than me. Because Duchum was in high school. I was a professor in
university.
I was university. 5 universities I've taught in America. And Duchum better than me. You can't tell me say a high school principal is a professor of universities. And we have a lot of people in NDC now they can handle education and put it on a different pedestal, better than they found it.
But the problem, Mama NDC, because now that Mama O.Bémpa just, I think 60 minutes. No. The question is, who should he select?
That's enough, because out of 60, your constitution.
But who qualify for that 60? I don't think
our constitution is you need 30 in free parliament. And you need 30 free parliament, 30 you becano in young crofwa or more parliament. Well, but on bet me Jumano. And we can have directors because most directors also are appointed by governments. And the director generals, the two as deputies, NDC will bring people out there. But the technocrats will remain. Because technocrats normally you don't need to take them out. But Omonobe guided the new directors and the two deputy directors and the new directors in any ministry and department, and they can function very effectively.
Okay. But because Mahaman Yang swear in ground for starting money pressure, which means Obia Wada all lobby for positions. I don't know the extra pressure bet to Mahama. So who should he select and who should he offer particular positions to? So I'm not offending for because opposition is not easy. Says your government and maybe your opposition is hell. Into opposition, but come on, 8 years. Into one I will choose over the other. Because Prof, count the example, yes, what idea we're investing. But to go on my NDC, baby, I don't come in the more channel. And you don't know the position more than you.
If you are not sure, say come and they positions. Because come the position, the ananka will be apply for Juma and Kebehan ya come then a pass be what form pa near Casekrachi or here Jumano. And as will be crying our active well in that position be a parliament, select committee or no ABF for education and as a finance. Or what that experience from parliamentary side of the perspective. But about say executing it because it's all about execution. You need that experience and education. So to do the job. And Tinamekani say and yania accommodate no debia odidie. So I told me na a year no and can osebonya obeji a ye na ye. And so na ebiana a ye on one sign and anima me film no na ye. Enti ni here say ye benya competent people. But me nyame me person Mrs. Sudia say you hwe nipa no wo hodada NPP for free wa yempe obi a obro say nipa kro no so.
Exactly.
Wo na yankofa obi a yefan say obi kuta ne PhD. And no wo ni akofo obi okuta first degree say ombra no me say adwuma no. O hwa ya machi ye because me am a private job and me fa nipa and me here ayi some Microsoft no for obi okuta PhD in IT a onyini fru onkofa first degree in IT mesha ho e ma ne nya yisa. So we should look at that and balance it because obi abetimi anya ba bia hye ama wa function. But my problem in Africa is say obia kwhye ba bi keke se na Osu-Bémpa ka square pegs in round holes. Me say papa bi a minimu no a na ma me nka wo ha because me I am make sama minsuro no okuta minister bi bag okuta ne bag o in NPP say or a deputy director I will TVET.
Wow.
Yes. And ti sa wo kofa ni pasa and minimu nyama bebre sisi o ba bi bebre ba me ntimi modin.
Well, this is what was kuta back no or school no training
but record be and say okuta data you betimi aye national deputy director of such an institution. So and it's as round square pegs in round holes so obi ayami ya say in Africa you kromo no ya ma obi position ontimi decline ka say ahadie mentimi function na your parliament so your council na ya approve those people. How come see not the no our fisheries in tia even interview or call questions what do you know about fisheries? Want to me answer and my yan kind of say me funny power me amajumum na se me banam busa say what do you know about us? Now want to mean bibia onima about majumama na mafao se be adwuma mame. How else do I expect efficiency in that? And to me for a form where you yes obi obepa adwuma bia na national baby in politics because a more man nko nanim yem pen crofo a more experience both professional experience and academic experience in that field betimi perform better because me more pharmaceutical shops na me kofa pharmacist oni madwuma na ebekwa animu asin obi amekwa kofa na oye teacher na only anything about pharmaceutical things. Or no mama jumano nko ye nti yanhwehwe those who are competent so that we can put square pegs in square holes and then round pegs in round holes.
Okay, that's a good advice to NDC. And you remember how it happens after 7th January when President Mahama is sworn into office. But also,
so subscribe to a FunnTV GH. I'm just about your subscription now. Like you made this one, but like now, I share not for so inside to me. I can't so. No matter the also a Ghana political highway so FunnTV so na come here say NPP for science say na the PF say almost about one say oma antina say no man show musa so almost betimi alusi na also abo papa kira of friend penifo p eka science ni na actually so almost amfa no serious and also enam so say or the ho abufo so ejai NPP amanyoko no
because now fire about how you were sideline. Other people are moving to me.
Listen, I told you from the beginning. If you are you know me and you know me too well. Somebody like me, I get up in the morning, adopt a strategy to save a whole political party from a whole mess. When the economy is bashing the whole government. I'm saying this on record. Economy Ghana force come there. Ubia ntie de eka. Then makofa airbus asemaba. Strategically, we see me there. Muna matimia carry airbus asemaba. Meba. I'm just trying to tell you that strategy is very key in politics. Then the whole NDC machinery is after me. only one person. Why do you think they are also always thinking you see, as a political party, you need to be strategic. Now we are campaign elections. Now we'll see. You think it's all about bantering Sami Jenfi on radio and TV will win you an election. You'll be making a terrible mistake. Because I know how to set an agenda. Donald Trump won an election just only by setting an agenda.
Oh, O.Bémpa. And then
if you are Ghana internet in the sanity.
Yeah. Now, internet is here. I'm working digitization. Tesla say.
And Kasa, you better the Dennis answer so no better practically you and even Mahama 24/7 economy no 24-hour economy no, we need not only electricity constant, but we also need timing. Yeah, essence of timing. You're terrible in Ghana. Or maybe Juma late, or maybe my excuses. But you're running 3 shifts. Now I will cost 7 to 2 hours. No, be by 2 to 10. No, be by 10 to the next morning. Now, what do you mean you're late? We are late, you'll be fired. Until Nyama way in our idea as a educated and crop for home. Because politicians will be wow, Obekasa. So, Obekasa. But the implementation, is the issue.
Yeah.
Because internet, they say, a problem. Me were Ghana coming to me tonight. Computer, so no one can sub 4 hours. Maybe you're in a car, and yes, I'm trying to move 1,000 Ghana cities.
There's a 5G no more catcher, and it was a hoax.
Now, light in the crazy, so Obia, you prepaid light. Wakoto and Adi Beshim, into me 200 Nami de Gusua, my 200 in the Guso. And so, Mahama Kasi say, energy sector, and Yadika $2.5 billion. Idea you prepaid, I will turn Adia be good umita no suno. You talk and Sunday you and so you got $2.5 billion. I say, IRS and you go free near be you. Meanwhile, your consumers and so you triaka and Sunday you talk near you. How does this add up?
Yeah. So that's the question I had to be. I was saying, I'm L00sing Ministry of Communication. They must come and answer this one. You
see me.
When politics, there's a social contract between us and the leadership.
Make us say me educate listeners.
If we are having this kind of internet interruptions, 5G, where is it?
Exactly.
It's a legitimate question.
Make us say Ghana for no educate you who say I told you I have my was why I'm basically baby questions. Now hear me Danny say Mahama Baye who say professors be now can want them. And then crophobia no mon kasa na nado. Na because you afraid be the silent threat. Nanado was no, Nanado amamu na ye bibi akwesa himfo. Amamu ase obia suro se obe criticize wo se yen akamfo. Yen time criticize ya himfo. Sabi nanaye boni kra na so hu bibi wo no ha yen kan obedwam ye kan okukuo na wo de ache no. Amamre no. Nanado enjoy that kind of himfo amamu se me ye boni ase wuntimi nka. But as soon as John Mahama was elected, one crofo e kasa. Wo de fo ani hwem. Crofo bi wo ha. I said can no mon kasa because I was on TV3 on a program with Miracle Abwaje. And if you Google, you will see they said he had a banter with me. It wasn't a banter. But sitting down, if you are taking hard work to be a professor. People have no idea.
But Professor,
but for a young guy to say Miracle Abwaje, but they did the professor there at him, they did the professor from Pombwachi at him, they did the Alan Chamati at him, or program with you at him, or Mamma one is a prof, don't banter with me because you don't want to go there. Or one in the class as a program, that's it.
Right, Miracle Abwaje?
Yes.
Oh wow, that sounds like
Google on TV3 said Miracle Abwaje had a banter with Professor Entry. But the whole issue is that you have some of these guys, and also Bempa can at least also Bempa with that experience. Or you will be Kotina TV so and as one kasa and yatem didie meboa. Because Kosia na meka kira no pe say Kosia betimi dey anyama mienu. Kosia can be a dangerous weapon or it can be a good food for you. And you be betimi use Kosia dia bodua. A dangerous weapon. But be so betimi use Kosia na edidi ami anya protein meboa. Enti no esono ba bia no nti na ese leadership e situation ano. Esono ba bia no obi a wode no kwa okokasa ma. And obi akaka ne yasoma no so okokasa ma. But some of these young guys, I'm
surprised that you will go to because so far no I've seen the no more shadanya. So that's a
check in Crawford or Kasa, Nandi Kasa Muno or Cassetia Omo. I've cited Professor Ade. I've cited Professor Frimpong Boateng. I have sat on programs with him on TV3. So, but he's a very brilliant guy. He talks about, but I want us to talk about issues, not to take things personally. Because meaning senior nipa working hard for the reputation.
Exactly.
Meaning Sèàts&Bàwumià working hard for the PhD. Bank of Ghana or Abedi Ayunti. Nanado for over 12 years on opposition. Because Sèàts&Bàwumià no either no didi. Because no, you may be an government in the power. Until when people hustle, the same as Obi or Tom, and don't work home, and I saw to be a Tom Gary, and I saw to be a tomatoes. I respect those people because I respect their hustle. Until a nyatem didi and Yanisani Panekasa. Until Sakosiano, Ubetimedia here at the Bonia Bodia, but Sakosians Obetimi, Eddie, I am nourished. Until the judge said, Yakasa Mono, a bit to me a healy. Okay. And Yakasa Monos will bet me a hating Crawford. Mummy, you see Yakasa and for healy. Young Cambo, I Ghana for. Yeah, they were my yena.
Because I know at the median, they go for this more and this more. It comes more from us and side now for a young couple, but we'll come back to that.
It is not true. Metiho Emma Asantifobi Ekase na okani badie ukodwani and this is where Jimmy Fu is saying. A whole professor.
But those
and obi and this in your onkasa or sorry di no wako. So banana question mummy we kasa mu ye esan say nya wona be obi political party obi nko join so enya wona otwaduane ma obi di na nya wona wo hwe obi enti nyame ma obi ani choice enti satem didi ebi no mu ye na we na wako join party we na me dana ye to aba na obi ko to aba na wayira na obusa papa bi say na hefa na ye to aba papa ni say obetu nyansaba dia ene o NPP ni obetu nyansaba dia na mechiro ba bia wo to aba ba won tu nyansaba. And I was sitting down asking myself, say, what is nyansaba and what is not nyansaba? So, and to mummy we kasa mu yesa atem didi ho because obi akwadwoni party A and as a party B no emwa obi an the choice. Nyame no boy no interfere in our choices. Respect obi an the choice. Na umi nya atem didi no o man ye ne hia yen. Na nyesa atem didi se wako ha because NPP bay, NDC bay, na Palugu Dam ehia me pa. Palugu Dam a big issue of the north. That's a Mahama koye. You need some Mahama na ye even check overpass no. Mahama na koye and so kufu anyo. Ya ukeje ti ya Mahama na koye ye and so kufu anye. And so MP Asante 4 man trouble man they enjoy it. So and he said ye nyina o man ye ni atumo obi obeboa ehia sense e beka say we ya masori ni we ya me classmate we ya me tribe emwa mu enyi tribal went to je because ye nyina ye Ghana for.
That's true, but again, so much say NDC phobia, so they make all those tribal comments. And it goes both ways because anybody who makes those comments, they just say, "If I'm not going to say, oh, you
yes,
But I'm going
no, and yet good. Until I want to be very swift. The next thing is that when you are doing an election, you listen to the body language of the individual when you go into the campaign. You call campaign, only flag bearer call campaign. See you be a sort na high table. And they don't even listen to President Rollins lecture beside you. You listen to the ordinary people, what they are saying. 1 month before election. Timpani for who for telephone crowds all from say Ashanti region there's a serious apathy. Ashanti for so to aba me bobo bantuma me namwo for taxi e koba minim what the ordinary people are saying. And it's difficult some man for someone to about 6 months down the line. What is the problem?
6 months before.
Upo bikura frena kachire no penny bikura one no ye munyina I'm supposed to be the deputy communication director o colleague bikura for telephone frena 1 month no return o call so obuduam o so ye dey o say okofa ayi Kumasi fu aduane nyina na dia ba dia na minim. They won't pick your calls, and for Christ's sake former President Rawlings, I learned something from him. So friend of 5 minutes obe throw back. I've worked with a Kufuado. O friend obe throw back. What you say? O friend all the leaders, J. Kufuor, President Kufuor, I'm very close to him. Offer telephone a friend over flow back. This younger generation, I have bar, yeah, politics say, who pick you phone a problem one. I don't know. These are some of the problems I'm for food. So flow be crowd information a man. Nipano will not pick their calls because some of some to position there. Me, I'm the most visited person in Ghana gas because every party person was visiting me to come and listen to but if you are power banner me chief executive who say who are you TV so oba betie na bi o mo bi employment we obekana sem kra kire wa opeso oba ho but if you are unim say me chief executive of mintimi my employment we nya ready me ya say corporate communication na NDC for no ntiase a o ma fan konti ma aba Ghana gas do mbepa me afia me sign paper me nya contract da me nji aban card da me kotena ho me nji aban card da say na no me ka kire of air say me I can beat my chest say me O.Bémpa no corrupt what you say me can say me man if you na me say any wine zongo so anu ma me say any wine I am just an ordinary corporate communicator. Many power be a. They are deluded in their mindset. If you are me call here, apart from a salary, manji per diem down. Because I me call first time and almost here call OTC. America, I call energy conference. Bring me $3,000. I rejected it. It's on record. Say per diem. If you are per diem, you can come there and check. I'm saying it on your platform. That is how integrity I am. Mania bank card. Mami me car ebe shock you. Mania bank card. Bank card omo chiche Land Cruisers, my general managers, mani bi da. Me je me car na me car na me twi. Na me de ko. Eti na O.Bémpa me loud na me kasa no because me new me kotre adwuma mu ho. Enkonwa egu me office nyina me na to ma de. Ene me wo record no over my office, a hot luxurious office. I bought it. May say, almost by company for by said they won't allow me. I said, I insisted, say, this is how I want my office. And I paid for it. Because and I'm if you are buying one minister bed or with my contract or all, let you come out.
That's the sort of na penny at my FunnTV GH. See, I'm browsing in the political news and as a highway in the moon semi from Guabuano. Now, so to the Ecoso, our my Ghana, a manu sim. Now, someone subscribe to FunnTV GH. But it's a subscription. Now, I say, no for frost ones that me, I can also no matter the Ecoso, our FunnTV. So, now, say, also subscribe to. And also, you knew, so I'm just obey the same media, my FunnTV. Now, I want to send Kyrie and I say, come to tribute so I'll share the comment section for na you be kind na yen so yama ho emo. But that's it, so Brema FunnTV. You best share.